Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive into human resource management today.
Right.
We're looking way past the usual ideas, the cliches about paperwork.
Exactly. Modern HRM is a really strategic field now. It's essential for a company's effectiveness and, well, its future growth.
So our mission is to analyze the blueprint for a modern HR professional. And we're doing that by dissecting a specific diploma in human resource management.
Yeah, and what's fascinating is the breadth of knowledge it covers.
So what foundational insights are we talking about here? What makes HR strategic instead of just administrative?
Well, the core is definitely HR management and development, but it also requires mastery across, I think, 4 distinct domains.
Okay, like what?
You've got labor law and industrial relations, which is huge for compliance, then workplace psychology for, culture and talent.
Right.
And this is the interesting part, managing financial and technology resources. That's on top of general business and project management skills.
Wait, hang on. Financial resources, isn't that accounting's job? Why would an HR practitioner need to manage a budget?
That's the key insight, you see. Modern HR is less about just administration and more about compliance and mitigating risk.
And that includes money.
It absolutely includes money. If you're managing compensation or recruitment drives or training budgets, you need to contribute to the bottom line, to the P&L.
So this program is training them to be proactive business partners.
Exactly. Not just people stuck in their own department.
And that rigorous training is backed by a pretty serious structure. This qualification is registered on the National Qualification Framework at Level 6.
And level 6 is significant.
It really is. It places this squarely at the higher education level. It's about 2/3 of a degree, which can fast-track you to advanced accreditation. It takes a minimum of 366 credits.
And the study time is about 3 years, usually.
Right, 3 years, but you have up to 9, which is really generous.
And we can't overlook the accreditation. The institution, Boston City campus, is locally registered, sure, but it's also institutionally accredited internationally by the British Accreditation Council.
That international stamp of quality is vital, isn't it?
It's a huge deal. It means the standards aren't just local currency. They're understood and respected globally. That adds serious weight if you ever want to work abroad.
And all that rigor, it translates directly into practical skills. Graduates aren't just learning theory.
No, they're trained to execute. They learn to apply complex regulations, analyze legal info and data, and get proficient in, standard Windows applications.
So they're ready to manage HR systems from day one.
Pretty much, yeah.
So what does that mean for your career then? Where could you go with this?
Well, it opens doors to all the foundational HR roles you'd expect. Human resource assistant, practitioner, officer, or even manager.
Specializing in things like payroll or recruitment.
Exactly. Remuneration, safety, all that. But because of that multidisciplinary foundation, especially the data and project management skills, you can also pivot.
Pivot how?
Into roles like an industrial relations practitioner, a junior researcher, an analyst, or even a consultant. You aren't just stuck in the HR department.
Let's talk about how they make this accessible, the structure of the program itself.
It's designed for maximum flexibility. It's really aimed at the working professional or someone who needs to study independently.
And so tuition is 100% online, right?
All of it, which means you are completely in charge of the time, the place, the pace. They offer full-time and part-time routes too.
And here's a fact that really jumped out at me. The institution doesn't use a point system for entry.
That's a huge barrier removed for so many people.
It is. If you have the standard high school completion, that endorsement is your ticket in.
And practically speaking, all the textbooks are included in the fees.
Which saves you thousands of rands locally, but the real benefit, I think, is just not having to worry about tracking down all those materials.
Right. And students still get high-quality support.
Yeah.
There's a monitoring system and a network of 50 physical support centers, so you get online freedom with real-world help if you need it.
So we've basically established that modern HRM is this powerful intersection of law, finance, tech, and psychology.
Yeah.
It's a truly strategic role.
It is. And, this raises an important question for you to mull over.
Okay.
We noted that a goal for graduates is to identify the socioeconomic needs of society and display cultural sensitivity.
Right.
So given that, how might that fundamentally change a role like, say, a recruiter? Their focus would have to shift from just filling jobs to actively building an equitable and culturally sensitive workforce, wouldn't it?
That's a huge shift.
It is. It shows that HR is becoming far more than just a function. It's becoming the ethical compass for the whole organization.